Hello everyone. So today in this video, we would be discussing a company from an electronic retailer space. The company name is Aditya Vision. The company had posted a good results in Q4 FY26 and ended the year at a good note. I would say that though H1 was difficult for the company due to early onset of monsoons, but H2 was really good. Where in Q3 they posted around 28% revenue growth, and in Q4 also they had posted good growth when it comes to the top line. So yeah, we would first discuss the business model of the company. We will go to the financials, and then we'll see the Concall and some regulatory norms which has been changed from since January 2026. So we will discuss everything, and we'll see that how the company has performed and what the management has guided for FY27. So if we look at the business model of the company buys इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स जैसे कि एयर कूलर हो गया, एसी हो गया, रेफ्रिजरेटर हो गया, मोबाइल फ़ोन्स हो गए, लैपटॉप्स हो गया, अराउंड अराउंड 10,000 SKUs है आदित्य विजन के पोर्टफोलियो में, जो वो दूसरी कंपनी से खरीदती है, जैसे कि LG, वोल्टास, पैनासोनिक, या फिर आप बोल तो सोनी। वहाँ उन ये सब कंपनीज से वो सारे प्रोडक्ट्स वो खुद खरीदती है, और फिर दे सेल दिस प्रोडक्ट्स इन देयर ओन स्टोर्स। अपने स्टोर्स में वो खुद इस प्रोडक्ट सेल करती है, एंड दिस इज़ हाउ दे अर्न मनी फ्रॉम सेलिंग दिस प्रोडक्ट्स। सो अगर आप देखोगे तो बड़ा सिंपल मॉडल है। दे बाई दिस प्रोडक्ट्स फ्रॉम द OEMs। अराउंड 85% ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट्स जो वो OEM से खरीदती है, एंड दे सेल देम इन देयर ओन स्टोर्स, एंड रिमेनिंग 15% जो है वो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स या उनसे खरीदती है, एंड अगेन सेल इट देयर ओन स्टोर्स। जो आदित्य विजन के स्टोर्स आपको दिखेंगे बिहार में, झारखंड में, उत्तर प्रदेश में दिखेंगे, छत्तीसगढ़ में आप दिखेंगे, तो यहाँ पे जो आदित्य विजन के स्टोर्स है वो सब स्टोर्स में ये सारे प्रोडक्ट्स वो बेचती है। सो दिस इज़ द बिजनेस मॉडल ऑफ आदित्य विजन। अब इनके financials देखते हैं कि Q4 FY26 में हाउ दे हैव परफॉर्म्ड, एंड इवन इन FY26 हाउ दे हैव परफॉर्म्ड. So yeah, so we'll see now the Q4 FY26 numbers. So if we see the revenue top line grew around 28% for Aditya Vision in Q4, which is equal to 625 crores of a revenue in Q4 FY26. The same quarter last year, Q4 FY25, the revenue was 487 crores. EBITDA grew around 19.4%. In this quarter, it was 51 crores, but in same quarter last year, it was 42 crores. EBITDA margins, अगर आप देखोगे तो in this quarter it is 8.1% versus the same quarter last year it was 8.7%. So there has been a margin issue. There has been a margin pressure which the company has faced in this quarter, which we will discuss in the later part of the video. Now next is PAT. PAT grew around 36%. Means company got an operating leverage. It was around 22 crores in this quarter. Last quarter it was 16 crores. PAT margin again, PAT margin even faced the pressure. PAT margin was around 3.3% in this quarter, but it was in the same quarter last year it was 3.5%. Same store sales growth अगर देखते हो कंपनी का, it is around 18% in this quarter, so which is again a good sign that that the footfalls are rising for SSJ, for Aditya Vision, and people are coming in the stores to buy ACs and everything, as the weather has been changed now. If you see now that the weather has been where heat waves are going on currently, and it's been very much hot it's been very much hot, especially during afternoon times, and even at night as well. So yeah, so SSG has been good that the customers are coming and buying the ACs and air coolers from Aditya Vision. Now coming to FY26 numbers, revenue grew 18.4% in FY26. It is around 2,672 crores. Last year FY25 it was around 2,260 crores of revenue. EBITDA 11.7% growth to 228 crore का EBITDA था इस साल. Last year it was around 204 crores का. Margin again a bit of compression, 8.5% का 8.5% margin है EBITDA margin in this quarter, in FY26 sorry, and 9% it was there in FY25. अगर पैट देखते हो तो पैट इज़ अराउंड 10.7% का ग्रोथ हुआ है पैट में. 117 करोड़ का पैट अमाउंट है. लास्ट ईयर इट वॉज अराउंड 105 करोड़ का. पैट मार्जिन्स 4.4% पैट मार्जिन्स वर्सेस 4.7% का जो पैट मार्जिन था इन FY25. Same store sales growth, if you see, it is around 8% in FY26 versus FY25 में 15% था, and this is because same store sales growth जो होता है, it is because of It's a combination of volume plus value growth. Volume growth कम हुआ because footfall in H1 again. H1 was bad for AC companies, and even Aditya Vision faced that because due to the early onset of monsoons की वजह से H1 में ज़्यादा footfalls नहीं हुआ. Footfalls कम हुए थे, which is the reason that the top line also grew around 6% in around then. People were not buying ACs and all क्योंकि it was a rainy season, the weather was cold, so there was no heat waves. The temperatures were cool and breezy, so due to which footfalls were less when it comes to Aditya Vision in FY26. But in FY25 अगर आप if we had also discussed in FY25 also during the peak summer time as well in H1, there was peak summer time, heat waves are going on all over the regions of India, जिसकी वजह से the footfalls were rising as well, due to which same store sales growth was around 15%. And plus this is the volume growth plus वैल्यू ग्रोथ भी होता है जब फुटफॉल्स कम होते हैं. फुटफॉल्स कम होते हैं तो ASP के प्राइजेस भी गिरते हैं, एवरेज सेलिंग प्राइस का जो अमाउंट है वो भी गिर जाता है. सो विच हैज़ ऑल्सो इम्पैक्टेड द सेम स्टोर सेल्स growth for Aditya Vision, due to which 8% is the growth in FY26 compared to last year. It was around 15%. Now coming to the store expansion. Store expansion का अगर देखते हो कि they had guided कि by the FY26 and they want to cross 200 stores. They had crossed 207 stores. They had reached 207 stores by the end of FY26. अगर FY25 में देखते हो there were around 175 stores they opened in FY25. But in FY26 they opened around 207 stores, which means around 32 stores they have added in FY26. Again a growth of around 18% का growth है in FY26. And management ने ये भी बोला था in their Concall, even their presentation as well, that in their 20 to 24 years of span of the business, they had opened around 102 stores in 23-24 years. But in last 3 years अगर आप देखते हो the Aditya Vision का store opening का trajectory, it is going upwards, like around 105 stores they have opened in last 3 years. So it means a 2x growth in opening stores, especially just in opening stores में growth है around 2x का in past 3 years, जहाँ पे उन्होंने 105 stores open कर दिए. कंपेयर टू अगर 24-23 ईयर्स का बिजनेस जब से ओपन किया आदित्य विजन ने, तब से अराउंड 102 स्टोर्स ओपन थे तब. अभी लास्ट 3 years में 105. So the pace at which the company is growing, the pace at which the company is opening stores, and if you see the demand level की डिमांड कितना है, डिमांड ग्रोथ कितना है इसका ये सेक्टर में कि जहाँ पे पीपल आर बाइंग एसीज एट अ फास्टर पेस. So that's what has helped the company at going at a faster pace from past few quarters. If you remove this H1 of FY26, उसको अगर थोड़ा सा एक्सेप्शन को H1 मान के चलोगे तो the growth has been tremendously well for Aditya Vision. एंड द कंपनी हिंदी हार्टलैंड पे प्लेबुक फॉलो करती है. बिहार में दे स्टार्टेड देयर बिजनेस फ्रॉम बिहार, जहाँ पे दे हैव अराउंड 118 स्टोर्स नाउ. झारखंड, दे वेंट टू झारखंड आफ्टर बिहार, जहाँ पे दे हैव ओपन टिल नाउ 33 स्टोर्स. दे आफ्टर झारखंड दे मूव टूवर्ड्स उत्तर प्रदेश, लखनऊ एंड वो सब सेंट्रल यूपी वगैरह जगह में, जहाँ पे दे हैव ओपन अराउंड 53 स्टोर्स. In FY26 they entered a new region named छत्तीसगढ़, जहाँ पे उन्होंने अभी तक 3 stores open किए, but they are planning to add more stores there as well. And in FY27 they are planning to enter Madhya Pradesh as well. So if you see that they are slowly expanding their business in this Hindi heartland areas, जहाँ पे हिंदी स्पीकिंग वगैरह सब कुछ ज़्यादा होता है. So जहाँ पे एंड प्लस ऑल्सो दे आर ओपनिंग इन ए क्लस्टर बेसिस एज वेल. 1-2-3 स्टोर्स ओपन कर दिए, एक एरिया क्लियर, एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट कवर कर लिया. आफ्टर दैट दे गो टू अनदर डिस्ट्रिक्ट, दे गो टू थर्ड डिस्ट्रिक्ट एज वेल, जहाँ पे स्लोली दे एक्सपैंड द बिजनेस एंड एक्सपैंड द स्टोर्स, open the stores in these parts, Bihar, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and in FY27 they would be entering Madhya Pradesh as well. Now when it comes to guidance as well, management is still saying that they will be comfortably growing around 25 to 30% का growth, top line growth that they will be able to achieve in coming financial year as well. SSG also they are guiding for a good double digit growth of SSG, because now if you see from March या फिर April से the weather has changed completely. Heat waves have started, the afternoons are very much hot, and where I stay in Kolkata, so I know that the afternoons and evening, even in the evening also, evening के बाद में also there is hot, temperature is very hot, it is not at all raining and breezy weather नहीं है यहाँ पे. So due to which footfalls ज़्यादा होंगे in AC companies, especially during this time, and especially in Aditya Vision. Aditya Vision के लिए it will benefit. This season will benefit them as well. So management had guided, when it comes to opening of stores as well, management had guided that they will be opening around 25 to 30 stores in FY27, and this guidance बहुत सालों से चली रहा है कि they are from past 3 years actually they have been guiding around 25 to 30 stores, and they actually sometimes achieve it and or sometimes overachieve it as well. So yeah, so the management has said that they will be opening around 25 to 30 stores, and then entry into new region, that's Madhya Pradesh. So this was the complete financial results of Aditya Vision, that how they have performed in Q4 FY26 and in FY26, and what happened in Q4 FY26, that why some numbers were down or some numbers were not up to the mark. So now when it comes to the Concall of Aditya Vision, two things that were more that was the talking point. One was द मार्जिन प्रेशर, कि मार्जिन पे प्रेशर जो आया है वो कैसे आया या क्यों आया है. सो अगेन मैनेजमेंट क्लैरिफाइड दैट द मार्जिन प्रेशर इज देयर ड्यू टू मार्जिन्स आर कंप्रेस्ड एक्चुअली इज़ ड्यू टू H1 में जो हुआ था. तो होता क्या है ना, इन AC कंपनीज़ में तो AC प्रोडक्ट्स जो होते हैं, लाइक कूलिंग प्रोडक्ट्स है, उनसे RAC हो गया, एयर कूलर्स हो गया, रेफ्रिजरेटर्स हो गया, दिस आर दी हाई मार्जिन बिजनेस जहाँ पे मार्जिन बहुत हाई है compared to other products like mobile phones हो गया, लैपटॉप्स हो गया, जहाँ पे मार्जिन्स आर लेस, इट्स अ लो मार्जिन सेगमेंट. तो H1 में क्या हुआ कि ड्यू टू अर्ली ऑनसेट ऑफ मानसून्स एंड इरेटिक वेदर ऑल अराउंड द पार्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया, जिसकी वजह से पीपल वेर नॉट बाइंग ACs एंड एवरीथिंग. ACs या एयर कूलर्स या रेफ्रिजरेटर वेर नॉट बाइंग कूलिंग प्रोडक्ट्स एट दैट पेस जहाँ पे वो नॉर्मली बाई करते हैं. तो क्योंकि गर्मी नहीं, ठंडा का मौसम चल रहा है, तो दे विल डेफिनेटली नॉट बाई ACs एट ऑल. सो जिसकी वजह से क्या हुआ कि हाई मार्जिन सेगमेंट का जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो कम हुआ, एंड कंपेयर जहाँ पे लो मार्जिन सेगमेंट का जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो बढ़ गया. when it comes to mobile phones और लैपटॉप्स, जहाँ पे उनका ASPs as well they grew by, like if I tell you मोबाइल फ़ोन्स का ASP grew by around 20%. आपका जो लैपटॉप का जो ASP है, एवरेज सेलिंग प्राइस, इट ग्रू बाई 8% to 10%. सो व्हेन जब लो मार्जिन सेगमेंट का स्टार्ट्स टू परफॉर्म कंपेयर टू हाई मार्जिन सेगमेंट, देन द मार्जिन्स पे कॉम्प्रेशन ज़रूर आएगा, एंड दैट्स ओनली हैपेंड in H1 of FY26 for Aditya Vision, जिसकी वजह से द होल ईयर, और इवन इफ़ यू सी होल ईयर, जहाँ पे उनका मार्जिन कॉम्प्रेस्ड हुआ है फॉर आदित्य विजन. नाउ देर इज़ एन ऑनसेट, लाइक इवन Q4 भी देखोगे थोड़ा मार्जिन कॉम्प्रेस हुआ, बिकॉज मार्च इज़ द जनवरी फरवरी स्टिल द कोल्ड मंथ. March is the only month where the summer starts setting in, and गर्मी आना चालू होता है. So it's just the 1 month, so because of which also Q4 में भी आपने देखा कि मार्जिन का थोड़ा कॉम्प्रेशन हुआ, whether it's EBITDA margins or whether it's the PAT margins. So this was the clarification which the second point which was discussed in Concall was the inventory piled up. Inventory of Aditya Vision till Q4 FY26 was 840 crores का inventory है कंपनी के पास. तो inventory इतना piled up क्यों हुआ, and why it was done by the management. So management ने बोला कि government has come up with new energy efficiency norms लेके आया गवर्नमेंट. वो norms क्या है कि ACs with 5-star ratings वाले जो ACs है, they should be more energy efficient. They should be upgraded as per the new energy efficiency rules, and they should be of superior quality. So till 2025 में जो old 5-star वाले ACs थे वो qualify नहीं करते हैं under this new norms or new energy efficiency norms by the government. So manufacturers जो है, जैसे कि Voltas हो गया, PG Electroplast हो गया, वो सबको they need to get rid of those ACs which are not qualified under the new norms as per given by the government by January 2026. They have to get rid of. So वो ACs जो पुराने वाले 5-star ACs है, they need to get rid of, they need to sold off the inventory. Then अगर सेल करना पड़े at discount prices, they have to do it, but they can't use those those ACs going ahead from January 2026. So this was the norm which was given by the गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. सो उससे क्या हुआ कि OEMs ने क्या किया कि जो सेल इन्वेंटरी तो अब उनको बेचना था, तो दे हैड सोल्ड ऑफ दोज इन्वेंटरी इन डिस्काउंटेड प्राइजेज एज वेल टू कंपनीज लाइक टू इलेक्ट्रॉनिक रिटेलर कंपनीज लाइक आदित्य विजन हो गया, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक स्मार्ट हो गया, या फिर आपका विजया सेल्स करके कंपनी एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक रिटेलर है, उसको एट डिस्काउंटेड प्राइसेस में उन्होंने पुराना जो उनका जो स्टॉक है वो बेच दिया. नाउ जो न्यू स्टॉक आया है एज पर दी 5-star रेटिंग्स जो गवर्नमेंट लेके आए, दोज एसीज आर ऑलरेडी एट ए हायर प्राइसेस में सेल हो रहे हैं. लाइक 6 to 10% के प्राइसेस उनका हाई है कंपेयर टू एसीज विच वॉज सोल्ड इन 2025. सो वहाँ पे एक प्राइस हाइक हो गया ऑफ 6 to 10% फॉर न्यू एसीज और न्यू 5-star रेटिंग एसीज का. सो उससे क्या हो गया कि मैं आप फुटफॉल्स जो है वो थोड़ा कम भी हो सकता है, फुटफॉल्स थोड़ा बढ़ भी सकता है, बट प्राइजेस जो है वो हाई हो चुका है. इट्स नॉट चीप एनीमोर फॉर द न्यू 5-star रेटिंग एसीज. बट जो मैन्युफैक्चरर्स ने एसीज जो बेचा है टू रिटेलर्स, वो तो रिटेलर्स का पास कब तक का टाइम है? दे हैव a time grace period till July 2026. So in 6 months they had a 6 months of time जहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक रिटेलर कंपनीज ओल्ड इन्वेंटरी प्रोडक्ट्स या ओल्ड 5-star रेटिंग के प्रोडक्ट्स है वो बेच सकते हैं. सो इसमें फ़ायदा किसका हुआ? आदित्य विजन का हुआ, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मार्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया हुआ, या फिर विजया सेल्स का हुआ, बिकॉज दे हैव ओल्ड 5-star रेटिंग एसीज जो चीपर है कंपेयर टू न्यू 5-star रेटिंग एसीज. There is one, so footfall will be higher. More people will definitely going to buy old 5-star rating ACs because they are cheaper in price compared to new 5-star rating AC, and in which footfalls will get increased in the stores of Aditya Vision, companies like Aditya Vision, and this will in all will benefit the company, will benefit the company at the end. And they have a time till July 2026 जहाँ तक वहाँ पे वो ओल्ड प्रोडक्ट्स वाले 5-star रेटिंग वाले ACs बेच सकते हैं. सो अगर मैं पूरे सबको एक कॉन्संट्रेट करके अगर मैं बताऊँ, सो गवर्नमेंट ने न्यू नॉर्म्स लेके आए थे विद बेटर एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी नॉर्म्स, जहाँ पे ओल्ड 5-star AC के प्रोडक्ट्स विल बी नीड टू गेट रीड ऑफ बाय द मैन्युफैक्चरर्स बाय जनवरी 2026. वो आफ्टर जनवरी वो नहीं बेच सकते हैं. So what the manufacturers did, they sold off those inventory at a lower price or at a discounted price to retailers. How retailers got benefited from this? Retailers got benefited from this benefit because they have a grace period till July 26. They have a period of time जहाँ पे वो बेच सकते हैं, ऑफ 6 months ऑफ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम जहाँ पे वो ओल्ड इन्वेंटरी बेच सकते हैं, जो जहाँ पे उनका वॉल्यूम ग्रोथ और बढ़ जाएगा when it comes to selling of old ACs, because footfalls भी ज़्यादा होंगे. People will definitely come and buy old 5-star rating ACs as they are cheaper than compared to new 5-star rating ACs जो already their starting price is already higher by 6 to 10%. So that's what has happened, and this in all scenario Aditya Vision will be the company who will get benefited, as this is, and ML is also one of the companies which are listed in the stock market. So it will be the companies which will get benefited from this regulatory norm came up by the government of India. So this is why the management has piled up that inventory part at a higher level. Okay, inventory इतना high है because they are anticipating as well कि इस बार का जो summer season है it will be really good. Even if you see that कि मार्च में कुछ parts में था summer, but in most of the parts there was again rains and everything was there. But since April, or even if I say May, the temperatures are rising at all. Even the peak power demand is all peak power has gone at a very higher percentage as well. So जिसकी वजह से the afternoons are very much hotter. Even the nights are hotter. अगर afternoon में still people have solar panels and everything in their homes, but during the nights they need AC क्योंकि वहाँ पे solar panels का यूज़ नहीं होगा. So during the nights वहाँ पे जब आपको AC वगैरह ACs चाहिए होगा, so people will definitely go ahead and start buying more ACs, and footfalls will also grow. Especially footfalls will also grow. So this will help the electronic retailing companies more compared to the manufacturers, because the prices प्राइस पॉइंट जो है वो एज पर दी न्यू स्टार रेटिंग या एज पर दी न्यू 5 स्टार रेटिंग एसीज का वो हायर है compared to the old 5 star ratings, 5 star AC ratings. So this is what management said, that for this reason they have strategically piled up the stock, piled up the inventory in at the end of Q4 FY26, and they are very much confident that this inventory they will get rid of by July 2026. Even by they have to do it because because they have time till उस time तक के they have a time period they have, because after July 2026 they have to also again comply with new government norms जो 5 star ratings AC के लिए है. So yeah, so this was a complete Concall of Aditya Vision. जो two main important points है. Third event कि अगर store expansion देखोगे तो they are following a cluster base जहाँ पे they started from Bihar, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and now they are moving to Madhya Pradesh as well. Then already margins के ऊपर discussion हुआ कि जितना high margin products है वो those got impacted in H1 of FY26, and the low margin products got sold more, due to which there was a pressure in the margin. But going ahead they are confident enough that 8 to 10% margin guidance they will be able to achieve, and also the guidance में SSG guidance they have given for double digit growth in SSG, plus top line growth 25 to 30% का growth maintain किया है, and store expansion 25 to 30 stores they will be adding up in FY27. So this was a complete analysis of Aditya Vision Q4 FY26 results and the management commentary. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And plus also one more thing, this is not a buy or sell recommendation. It is not a buy or sell recommendation. So please take advice from your financial advisor, and then go ahead with the buying or selling of stocks. This is not a buy or sell recommendation at all. Thank you so much. Have a great day.